welcome to the first ever live Lego therapy. Welcome to the first ever day of the Christmas 12 streams of Christmas. Woohoo! So essentially what I'm going to be doing throughout Christmas and throughout December is streaming 12 times. Not in a row, there's a calendar if you want to check that out and stuff like that. First ever one that I thought I would do is a live Lego therapy.
Isaac!
Oh Jesus, Josh
Happy
Fowler,
Primus.
the 179. It says Happy Crimson. You spelled it wrong, but thank you very much anyway, Josh. Very much appreciated. Spent a fair load of hours, right? So I put the tree up, made all the tree, I did that all nice. Then you can't really see them because this is really bright on stream for some reason. It's not that bright in real life. We've got our Joy to the Galaxy jumper. We've got the reindeer, whatever these are called, antlers. Some pop vinyls here that are gingerbread versions of the Avengers. You can kind of see the Thanos one the best, but then we've also got Cap, Iron Man and Thor. And then I finished it, but then I sort of looked at the setup and I was like, it needs a little bit something more. I wanted to go get some tinsel, but I instead found these lights because they didn't have any tinsel in the shop. I decided, screw it, we'll get some lights, and you know what? It actually looks better. They are really bright because I feel like my webcam sort of lets it down a little bit. People have always asked, like, do it live, can you do it live, and I've always been like, I want to do it live, but at the same time it's a little bit trickier to do because of like the setup and everything. But you know what, I thought, screw it, well, it's Christmas. So what better way to start the 12 days of Christmas than the first ever live Lego therapy. So this stream is just going to be me on my bed chatting. Got a bunch of topics that I can talk about, but I also kind of want this to be like me sort of talking to you lot. So if you lot have got any like Q&A questions or things that might spark like a conversation topic, like an opinion on a TV show, film, whatever it is, then you know, go ahead and put it in chat, ask me whatever in chat. So yeah, I when I went to the shop and got the lights, I also got these. For this exact stream, I specially bought this Lego set. So today, we're building, hang on, let me get a close-up for you. We're building a Christmas tree in Lego. This is only the first stream of the 12 streams, so this Christmas Lego tree is then going to sit on this shelf above me for the rest of the duration of the 12 streams. Right, shall we crack it open? I don't know how long this set's going to take. If it doesn't take that long, I've got other sets, so we can crack out another. If you lot want me to, I can crack out another. Hello Caesar, welcome Corey, J-Boy, Jesus Christ. I did not expect 50 viewers in here, just me building Lego. I'm not gonna lie, I did not expect this at all. It makes me very happy because I've worked very hard in building this, essentially a set, and I'm so happy with how it looks. Like I've had a smile on my face since I built it. Let's get all the bags out. Okay, this is a bigger build than I thought it was gonna be. We might be here a while, chat. Normally, Lego therapy is very chill and calm and nice. But I'm just very excited. I've had this set and I'm very happy. I'm very happy right now. Right, let's actually build some Lego then. Let's build some Lego, gamers. Right, so normally during Lego therapy, I cut out all the bits where I struggle to build Lego. But we're doing it live, so now you're gonna see it all. Don't lose any Lego in your bed. I'll try not to. I don't normally. My idea for all this. So yeah, I wanted to do like this sort of special stream thing. I've had the idea for ages to do a like 12 streams of Christmas. I would have liked to do it like all the way through, like 12 days, actually 12 days. But to have the time to do that, and it would basically mean like I neglect my girlfriend for 2 weeks. I don't do anything with my life for 2 weeks, which during the Christmas period where you're supposed to be doing like loads of stuff, you know, I didn't want to do that to everyone, so I thought, you know what, we'll just do it as 12 days, but spread out over the month. I'll donate £5 if you punch that tree with full... I'm not punching the tree, Daniel. This is the one that I was most excited to do, the Lego therapy, because I love Lego therapy, and this being live is like cool. But the other one I'm excited for is the Winkies awards. I think that's going to be so cool doing that live.
Isaac! Vote for Isaac as the best Winky.
Oh, Josh with another 179. Josh, thank you very, very much. Warzone Customs 2 went. They haven't added it to the game. So, indefinitely, if I'm honest. We can only do customs if there's customs in the game. Which, currently, there isn't. We actually all like the customs and doing them with you lot. Like, as soon as I actually got involved, like, I'm not gonna lie, when I didn't stream and I never hosted the customs, I was always a bit like, yeah, whatever, customs, okay. But then when I started like actually streaming and like being able to play it with you guys and interacting on chat and in-game, it was sick. And I wanted to do more. And then as soon as I went to host my first customs, actually no, it was my second customs, they decided to pull customs from the game. I really like this build so far. I know I'm only doing like the base, but it's a very like clean build. It is quite hard to see. Okay, I didn't think this through. Lego, can you please like do it bag by bag? Because I now have so much Lego on my bed. I have to spread these out more because I'm struggling to find pieces. Has anybody seen the new Sidemen like Christmas special video that they did? And they made songs. It's so good. Genuinely like the best Sidemen video I've seen in like I laughed at it a lot. I need to get back into Sidemen. To be fair, they're not. I don't like. I went through a phase of like religiously watching the Sidemen Sundays, but then I don't know. I kind of like. I suppose it's down to the idea. Like they do a couple bad ones or ones that you're not really interested in, and you get somewhat not put off them, but you just don't watch them for a bit, and then once you go off them for a while. But saying that, every like video KSI does on his second channel, I tend to watch. What's your opinions on Wednesday, the Netflix show? I've only seen, how many episodes did I see? 3? I think I've seen 3 episodes. So I've not watched the rest. But you know what? It was actually quite good from what I saw. I mean, it's Tim Burton, so it's going to be good in it. But yeah, I rated it. I need a little like light on the Lego. That'd be quite useful. Oh, RJS with the £2. Thank you so much, RJS. Very much appreciated. Thank you for the Christmas present. I can turn these lights flashing behind me, but well, I can't because I can't get to it because there's a sea of Lego. But I am quite scared of losing some. I can't lie. You can't even see my face because. Right. Notification. Notification. Leave. There we go. Snowteller, what are you doing? What are you doing, Snowteller? Thank you.
Smiley face. Smiley face. Smiley face. Smiley face. Smiley face. Smiley face. Smiley face.
Genuinely, thank you so much. Like, I'll add it to your Minecraft panel next time. Next time I'm on Minecraft, I'll update it and add it. Dan as well. Dan with the 10. Dan with the 10 as well. Right, Jesus, Snowteller, insane. Thank you, Dan. Thank you so much as well. I've been here 30 minutes and I've done the base, but you can't see. But right, I'll show you. Hang on, let me show you. So it's very fiddly. Oh my god, Snow. Oh, Snow, you're gonna break my stream.
Isaac.
Well, everyone who's just been gifted, I have no words if I'm honest.
Isaac.
Everyone who's just been gifted. Let's see all the emotes. You can use emotes now, everyone. Spam emotes in the chat. Oh, and Ellie with a 179. With all the Christmas trees. That's going to break the bot. Right, you can't even see me. Because the face keeps popping up. I may have made a mistake with that face. Genuinely, thank you so much, everyone. That's far too kind. This build was not made for the dark.
Isaac.
Christmas tree, 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 Christmas tree.
Isaac.
Thank you very much to literally all of you who've donated.
Isaac.
That I was going to have to build like a second set on stream. I thought this was going to be a really quick and
Isaac.
I was wrong. Yeah, no, I'm actually really excited to do these streams. We've got obviously this. We've got the awards, which if you haven't voted for, then go ahead and vote. We've got a bunch of bunch of Minecraft streams. I want to do God of War again. I've got a couple like various streams where like, so I've got some like tier list ones or reaction ones because I didn't want it to be the same like gaming every single stream. I want to switch it up for you lot. What do you buy someone who has everything? I like tickets and stuff, like, you know, and like, to be fair, I'm someone who I don't really know what to ask for anymore when it comes to like Christmas presents, because I have most things that I want or need except for a house. But you know, I like experiences, so like tickets to concerts or like experience day things, or even like a you can get pretty cheap holidays, or those ones where you do things like you can give someone like a voucher for £100 and then they can pick like a stay of their choice. You know, sometimes it's nice to just experience rather than material things. Oh lordy, Caesar with another donation. Right, we can calm it down with the donations. Merry Christmas.
Isaac.
Thank you very much.
I'm sitting and watching. Happy Halloween.
F1 team or driver do you support? I don't really people always ask me that because F1's like the only sport that I've ever got on with, really. I've never got on with football or anything like that. F1 is like the main one for me that I like, and I don't know, I don't really support a specific team necessarily. I would like to not see Red Bull win. Not that I dislike Red Bull, but I want someone else to win. I'd like McLaren to do some interesting stuff, because I think they're capable of it. I like Ferrari, just because it's Ferrari. How did you meet the Winkies? I always feel like all the other boys get asked this question, and they always have these like mega cool answers of like, oh, I met Kyle in a random game and we were friends forever from there, and then we met these lot. But you know, because I was the last to sort of join with them, it's a little bit different. Oh my god, we're gonna have to open another bag. Jesus Christ. You should do it bag by bag. Mine was literally just, it was quite good timing actually, I suppose, because my old group, which was the after party, we essentially, it wasn't dying off, but they just didn't enjoy like gaming and things anymore. Starting to go, it was getting harder because they just didn't enjoy the games. They didn't want to play anything. And so I was starting to, not panic a bit, but I was starting to think like, oh no, I'm not going to be able to do anything on YouTube soon because I've got no one to play with and I don't enjoy doing solo content that much. So yeah, it was just good timing that then at that point someone commented like, oh, you should play with this guy called XLHD. And I was like, interesting, because I was almost looking out for like new people to play with and things like that. Messaged Dan and he was like, yeah, sure. I think this is gonna sound bad, but I feel like it's quite good in the sense that if I didn't have sort of the following that I had and Dan had the following that he had, he probably wouldn't have like, I don't know if he did necessarily like play with me, because as a channel of his size having like 7k, I had about 30 at the time, so I think like anyone would say yes. Whereas, you know, if I had like 10 subscribers, he might have been like, maybe, like, join the Discord and you can have, like, we'll see or something, if we've got chance or something. So, yeah, it was quite good that, you know, he let me in and we had a session together. I was very awkward. I don't think I even spoke, if I'm honest. I think I probably said like 3 words. I'm surprised they invited me back for another session, if I'm entirely honest, because I doubt, I'm sure they didn't like go through that one session and go, oh yeah, this guy's dead funny, because I just wasn't, like, but they did, and I got to know them all, and then eventually they invited me to be a part of the group. So yeah, that's how I met them. It was literally just through a random person commenting. To be fair, before that, Dan was watching my content. Like, he used to comment like, "Oh, like great content and stuff." He'd never tell me that now. Got any specific video ideas in mind that aren't Warzone related, although they're absolutely class? I want to do more GTA again. I want to do like one other GTA video that I've definitely got planned. The only issue is with GTA, I think all the other boys are a little bit sick of it, so I don't think they'll necessarily go on it. Well, it's harder to get people on it, whereas before it was like, GTA? Yeah, sure. I know what you mean though about like the video concepts, because like obviously I did the one with Dan and his like finding him a girlfriend and stuff. And I did I had a lot of fun making that video. It's one of my favourite videos that I've done this year. And I do really enjoy like the real life stuff like that. It's just, there has to be... I don't want to just force real life stuff just because. Like, that video was meant for the second channel, but I liked it that much because there's certain little elements of it. I would love to do stuff like that. I would love to do more stuff like that, but it's... yeah, it's just coming up with the right idea and things like that. So it's a tricky one. But I know what you mean when you asked me about, like, have I got any more ideas? So, long story short, the answer is no. We've got our first layer done. Oh my god, we've been here nearly an hour, and I've done that. I'm actually, like, glad that I did that video, because I've sort of been able to, like, prove to myself that I can do it. Like a real life video. And it worked well. And you know, like, that video, it didn't necessarily get the most views, it didn't like bang or pop off, but for me personally, I like really enjoyed it, which is something that I kind of want to strive to achieve a bit more next year, is like make content that I actually want to do. If that was the only content I did, I probably would get more ideas, but I don't know. I see like a lot of comments on that video saying like, oh, do a part 2, but I don't want to milk it. Like, I'd like to do something else, maybe with one of the other boys, a similar concept but also different. You get many people try to enjoy the Winkies the same way you did. It's a little bit different now, I think. I think now it's a little bit more established than when I joined, and it's a little bit more like, we don't necessarily look for more members. I think when I joined, they were looking for people. We look for people to play with, but we don't look for people to join the group, if that makes sense. We just look for people who we think like it'll be good to play with. But you never know, like Benji came along, and I mean, we all always asked Benji if he wanted to be in, but he didn't want to, and he didn't need to be. So at the end of the day, none of us were like annoyed at him that he didn't want to be. What I'm saying is, like, another situation like that could happen where we play with someone and we click, and bada boom bada bing, you've got another Winky. I would like another person maybe. Bloobs, thank you so much for the £5. Very much, I've just gone completely blank. Very much appreciated, that's the word I was trying to say. I had like 50 viewers at the beginning. And it dipped a little bit because Dan started streaming, I think, but I did say he could, so I can't really complain. There was a time where like all the boys streaming was a little bit of a like iffy situation, because like people didn't want to stream at the same time. People wanted to sort of have their own like space and like time slot, and I fought quite hard with everyone in the group to sort of like get them out of that, because at the end of the day I think it's better to be at a point where we can all just stream whenever we want. Like, at the end of the day, we've all only got so much time in a week. It's you can't gatekeep times, and then it becomes a thing of like, oh well, if I've streamed one day, I feel guilty for like streaming the next day at this like the prime time of like 6 o'clock. So it becomes a little bit difficult and tricky. So I've fought hard, and you know I think I've finally sort of, like, me and Dan are streaming at the minute at the same time, I think, if he's still live. Yes, he is. So yeah, I've sort of fought to get that, so I can't really complain that Dan's live now. Lamborghini Mercy. Oh, let's talk about that, because that makes me sad. The whole Kanye situation at the minute. I was talking about it in my Patreon server the other day. Because, like, if you know me, you know that I've, like, I've always loved Kanye. Like, he's always been my favourite artist. Ever since probably like 2016, I would say. The whole thing with him is just it's a little bit sad, if I'm honest. Thing is, I'm not even mad at him for like the stuff that he says. I'm more mad at like the people around him to allow him to go out and like do all these interviews when you know full well that he's gonna say stuff like that. I don't understand how people let him do it. We've got the second layer of the tree. There we go. Bada boom, bada bing. I'm currently multitasking, watching this and playing Obama Run. Obama Run 2. What the hell's that? Tips on passing theory. Oh, your driving tests? It's just time. Like, literally just put in the time. There's loads of apps that like test you on every question possible. Just do them until you start to get it. It is literally like there's no cheat around it. It is literally just revise and revise and revise until you get it. Oh, I needed that drink. Jesus Christ. A lot of the layers are pretty much the same. So I'm starting to pick up the pace. I am simply a 21-year-old man with reindeer antlers on, sat in his room building Lego. And if that's not entertainment enough for you, chat, then I don't know what is. It's been a good year though. I feel like I've done a lot this year in terms of like going places and experiencing things and stuff. Like, I've done a lot of concerts. I did Royal Blood, KSI. Yes, that I am being serious. It was actually quite a good live, I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know why I laugh. Coldplay, Ed Sheeran, Slow Tie. I just came back from Holly Humberstone. I've done the Amazons. I've done Kendrick Lamar. That was incredible. I think I've done more, but I can't remember now. I've also been to a lot of places. Like, I've been to Wales, Scotland, London. You know when people ask you stuff, I can't think now. Got a lot of concerts lined up already next year as well. I've got the 1975 at the beginning of the year, which I'm excited about. I've got Easy Life, which, I'll be honest, I heard like 3 songs and I was like, yeah, they sound pretty cool. Saw that they were doing a concert, I was like, yeah, why not? So I need to listen to more of them before I go, but from what I've heard, they are good. Harry Styles, I've got tickets for him, and I've got tickets for JID, which, that should be incredible. So I'm very excited. I hope you are enjoying this, because a lot of people have always asked for Lego Therapy Live, and I never knew if it would like, if people would get bored or not like it, because it is just me talking. I'm just sat here talking. And when it's a Lego Therapy, it's cut down to only the best bits. So there's going to be moments in the stream where, you know, I'm not talking. Like, I take a break or a breather, or I focus on the Lego building, which you don't see in the video because I cut it out. And so, yeah, I was always a little bit worried that, you know, people weren't going to like it live and it would ruin Lego Therapy in a way because it's not the same. So yeah, I do hope that you are enjoying the stream so far. Some people always come into my streams and sort of say like, you have nearly 100k but you only get like 20-30 viewers on your streams. Why is that? And it's like, well, if I wanted to, I could get more viewers by just like streaming with the boys or streaming COD or being all like hyper and mental and stuff, but I don't want to just always do that, and I don't always just want to be that on my content and stuff. So, you know, if you don't like it, you don't have to watch it. That's what I always say. Pretty much all my streams are always just like me on Minecraft, chilling, me chilling playing a game that I want to play. It's not as mental as the videos, which is why I recently debated going over to Twitch, because I thought, well, then it doesn't matter if like if I don't get many viewers or whatever, because you know, I'm starting with a new platform and a new following that will follow me just for that like calming content, not the hyper edited videos that are on my YouTube channel. Part of me has also debated streaming on the second channel because that's a little bit more like me, but I don't know. Part of me then also thinks like I'd be killing off people discovering my streams and discovering this other part of me, so you know. Baby Yoda, swear I have so much respect for you. Yes. It says joy to the galaxy as well. We've also got baby, you can't really see him because he's absolutely overexposed to Shizen, but we've got a baby Grogu there. After Christmas is done and dusted, do I deconstruct this tree and build it next year again for Christmas, or do I like just keep it built and bring it out every Christmas? Yes! Yes! Yeah! Christmas twerk! Whoop whoop! Genuinely, thank you so much to everybody who's sort of stuck around. If you enjoy my streams, then be sure to make sure that you have notifications turned on. We might do a Lego therapy live in the future. I don't know. We'll see. The fact I've even had like, I think the lowest we got to was like 18 viewers at one point. 18 of you have decided to just sit, and I've just all I've done is speak for 2.5 hours, and you lot have for some reason found that entertaining or calming or background noise for whatever's going on or whatever you're doing, which is just, yeah, mental really. I was a little bit scared and a little bit worried coming into this that like no one was gonna talk, because I've had a couple streams sort of in the past where like if some of you were on my last Minecraft stream I did, the chat was just like 2 or 3 people who were just spamming non-stop, and it kills my mood and vibe for streaming because I mainly want to do it to like chat with you lot. And when I can't chat with you lot, okay, right, I'm in the middle of a monologue and this has just popped up all over my screen and face. Lost my train of thought.
Isaac.
And now you can't even see my face.
Isaac.
I was a little bit worried that, okay, right, I can't speak because this keeps going over my face. So yeah, it's still going, so I still can't continue. The fact it's positioned perfectly on my head makes this all the it's literally like positioned on my face.
Isaac.
High-speed train, 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 high-speed train,
Isaac.
high-speed train, 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 high-speed train,
Isaac.
choo-choo, high-speed train, 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 high-speed train.
It's done. We're clear. Right. Everyone, thank you so much. What I was trying to say earlier, before I got interrupted, was I was genuinely worried that my whole chat would be horrible and like I wouldn't be able to interact or get any conversations or anything, and I would just be sat in silent building Lego. However, you lot have made this genuinely one of my favourite streams I've ever done. I've loved every minute of it. Thank you all so much. Genuinely, I love you all. I know everyone, like YouTuber people, say that all the time, but genuinely, I can't thank you all enough for making this like one of the best communities I have seen. So yeah, thank you all so much for sticking around with me. Thank you all for spamming all the emotes in the chat. Thank you all for the donations. Thank you for just watching, liking, subscribing, whatever it is you've done. Even if you dislike, I don't care, whatever. Thank you. I can't say thank you enough. Thank you.